Welcome to JK Sports Network's special broadcast of the UEFA Champions League Final 2025, hosted by yours truly JK with insights from Sofia, John and Marc. Good evening everyone and welcome to JK Sports Network for this special program dedicated to the 2025 Champions League Final. It's a dream matchup. Paris Saint-Germain face Inter Milan this Saturday night at Munich's Allianz Arena. To dissect this European showdown, I'm joined by a panel of experts. On my left, Sofia, an international football specialist. On my right, John, our tactical analyst. And with us as well, Marc, former professional player turned pundit. Good evening to all three of you.
Good evening, JK.
Good evening. Glad to be here.
Good evening. This should be thrilling.
Now, let's take a look at how these two giants of European football made it to the final. Paris Saint-Germain fought their way through some of the toughest teams in the competition, showcasing their resilience and star power. On the other hand, Inter Milan displayed tactical brilliance and solid teamwork, making their journey to the final equally impressive. Both teams have shown exceptional skill and determination to reach this stage, setting the scene for what promises to be an unforgettable match.
Transformative. PSG started with doubts, especially after losing at Newcastle, but they steadily grew in maturity and balance. They knocked out Liverpool decisively, then Arsenal and Aston Villa. What really stands out is the team's coherence. They're no longer dependent on a single superstar.
Absolutely. Inter are defined by tactical discipline. They're a structured, patient side that injects intensity at just the right moments. They eliminated Atletico Madrid, then Bayern Munich, and finally Barcelona. It isn't flashy, but it's brutally efficient.
And they have big match experience. They lost the 2023 final to Manchester City, and that memory fuels their determination. This squad wants to write its own history.
Probable lineups. Let's look at the likely X's. Sofia, important returns for PSG, especially Ousmane Dembélé.
Exactly. Dembélé is expected back in the starting Tometuan. The front line will probably be Dembélé, Kvaratskhelia, and either Du or Barcola as a false nine, depending on Luis Enrique's choice. The midfield trio, Vitinha, Joao Neves, Fabian Ruiz, is now settled. At the back, Mendes and Hakimi patrol the flanks with Donnarumma in goal.
John, how will Inter try to counter that?
Inter will stick to their three centre-back system: Bastoni, Acerbi, and Pavard. Calhanoglu dictates play, Barella does the running, and the Lautaro-Thuram pairing will be pivotal up front. Expect targeted pressing to smother PSG's midfield and lightning-quick transitions.
And don't forget set pieces. Inter are lethal there. Pavard, Lautaro, even Calhanoglu on second balls. Too many Paris fouls could be fatal.
Winning the trophy, it's more than just a title, it's a symbol of dominance, of hard work paying off, and of dreams realized. For the players, the fans, and everyone involved, it's the culmination of countless hours of dedication and passion. This is what they strive for, what they live for. The Champions League trophy, it means everything. Beyond tactics, this final means a great deal to both clubs. Sofia, what would winning the Champions League signify for Paris this year?
It would crown a project begun more than a decade ago. Only this time success wouldn't come from Galactico stars, but from a genuine team effort. A more restrained, mature PSG could complete a historic treble with Ligue 1 and the Coupe de France.
Marc, Inter chase a fourth Champions League. What would that mean for them?
It would confirm the revival of a great club. Beating a side like Paris on this stage would restore Inter to European prominence. This squad is tight-knit, experienced, and has learned from past failures.
Now, let's talk about individual stakes. In a match of this magnitude, every player has something to prove. Personal legacies are on the line, and standout performances could define careers. Who will rise to the occasion and etch their names in football history? Could any players use this final to launch themselves into the Ballon d'Or conversation?
Absolutely. If Dembélé is decisive and PSG win, he becomes a real contender. He's already passed 30 goals in all competitions.
Lautaro too. He's on 9 Champions League goals, score in the final, finish top scorer, and he'll have a strong case.
All right, folks, it's time for some predictions. Let's dive into what we think might happen. Time for predictions. Sofia?
PSG to win 2-1. Tight game. But Paris have the mental strength this year.
1-1 Paris on penalties. Donnarumma the hero.
I'll go against the grain. Inter 2-0. Tactical masterclass. 2 counterattacks. Rock-solid defense.
I'm expecting an open, spectacular final. Paris 3-2 with a late winner. And there you have it, folks. Our experts have weighed in, and now it's over to you. Thank you, Sofia, John, and Marc, for your insights. And to you, viewers, who do you think will lift the trophy, PSG or Inter? Share your thoughts on our social channels. Join us Saturday night for full coverage of this exceptional final. Have a great evening and long live European football. See you soon on JK Sports Network.